Merengues Media. Just here to do a post-game reaction to the game that just ended, Valladolid versus Real Madrid. Before we get into the game, guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I would appreciate it. Now, just let's get into the game now. Before we get into the main thing, let's talk about the tactic and formation. He started with Frank Garcia, Asensio, Chouamini, and then Rudiger in the center back. Asensio playing as a right back, like I said in my previous video, I'm not really a huge fan just because he's not really good going forward. But I guess him playing there often maybe my increase his attacking ability. But defensively wise, he's way better than Vasquez. I'll tell you that. And then in the midfield, he played Ceballos, Valverde, and then Jude Bellingham. In attack, he played Brian Mbappé, and then Rodrigo. I thought Rodrigo was really poor, considering like his form, like he's been on. I thought like he like all his passes were really there was a lot of missed passes. That wasn't just Rodrigo. I thought first of all we started the game pretty slow, like we do most of the time. We're playing a team that's in the bottom of the league, and we started very very slow. They actually had a chance 2 minutes into the game to score, so we give them that confident for them to start playing. Like I'm telling you, like the first 30 minutes, the passes were like loose passes. The passes weren't getting anywhere, and we just kept playing that back passes. Like there was no forward passes. I can see a reason why I'm vouching for Ceballos. I want him to be starting because he brings a little bit of stability in the midfield. But I can see why other people might be frustrated with him just because he doesn't play forward passes. Like whenever he gets a ball, he takes the ball back. And honestly, it's good to keep the ball. It's good to keep control. But sometimes when there's an opening in the front, there was a lot of chances where Mbappe was making runs and he wouldn't pass the ball just because he wanted to keep position or he wasn't sure of the pass getting into him. So like that was like a theme in the first half where like the passes were very, very slow. The one time we up our intensity with quick passes, bang, we score. One thing about low block teams is they're very comfortable when you're playing slow passes, and it's hard to get in the middle because they're comfortable in the middle. But if you move the ball really, really fast, it becomes difficult for them to defend because they don't know what player to pick on. And that's exactly what happened when Mbappe got the ball. He gave it to Jude really quick, and then they did a 1-2. It was very similar to the goal that we scored over the midweek against in the Champions League. So very very similar goal, and Bellingham was still involved in that. Kind of the one in the middle, like the one on Wednesday, was a bit better compared to the one that Mbappe scored, but still very very similar style. And then kind of the same after the goal. Again, we slowed the game down. We were controlling the game, but still it was very, I don't want to say underwhelming, but it was underwhelming to watch. Like just because we were playing against the last bottom of the team, and we should have been like a bit more aggressive and a bit more intensity and a bit more like just wanted to score the second goal, getting the second goal as quick as possible so we can be a little bit more relaxed. In the second half, it started off a bit kind of similar to the way the first half ended it. And then we got that second goal again. The reason why we got the second goal because was for quick passing. It was very quick passing. We got the ball, and then we got a counter attack, and it was very fast. Rodrigo gave Mbappe a beautiful pass, and Mbappe again, he's on hot form. Bang, he scored his second goal, and then we got our third goal off a penalty kick, which was a clear penalty. I just felt bad for the player because he kind of, I don't know if he was trying to hurt Jude, but he did slide, and then he missed him, and he honestly, it was a red card because the way he slid on him, he could literally break his leg. So obviously from then on, that just pretty much the game. Like we did control the game. The only thing I didn't like just how slow we started and how casual it was. I guess because we knew we were gonna win the game, just the distance between the talents. We knew eventually we were gonna win the game. But even in you could see Carlo was frustrated with the players just because how slow we're moving the ball and how much our passes weren't reaching. Like literally, so there were some simple passes, just there was no connection, and it was an okay game. Like it was an okay game. Obviously the most positive thing there is like we finally got Mbappe back. He scored a hat trick. Actually, before the game, I didn't manifest it. We scored a hat trick. I swear, I have a tweet up that I said Mbappe is gonna score a hat trick 2 hours before the game started. So Ask me for the lottery number. Anyways, yeah, honestly, like I'm super happy we won. We do have a big game over the midweek in the Champions League against Brest. So maybe that's why we were not very like we weren't playing with high intensity. We wanted to save our energy for the bigger game. I don't think we're gonna qualify for the top eight. I really don't think so. Well, you never know, something can happen, right? But still, we want to win that game because Brest are technically still in it. They could actually qualify for the top eight, and then they also still want to qualify for the knockout stage or playoff stage. So that's going to be a difficult game. It could be the reason why the intensity was a bit low. I really hope, like in the midweek game, we bring the intensity up. Who else am I going to give a big shout out? I'm also, like I said, back to Asensio again. I think he's a great player. I think, like, he's trying to adapt and he wants to play anywhere as long as he's helping Real Madrid. Valverde was great again, as always. Ceballos, like I've touched on him before. I just think like he needs to be making more forward passes. But overall, he played good. Brahim was Brahim, I don't know, like him. He's a good player when he comes on, but I find every time he start games, he just never have good games. I can't tell you anything he did in this game, and he played a whole 90 minutes. I can't name one thing he did. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just one of those players that aren't meant to be starting for clubs. Unfortunately, like he's just one of those players that are good when they come on, but like starting games, it ain't it. Yeah, overall, like the team did what they had to do, considering Atletico Madrid dropped points and Barcelona had have I don't know if it's a difficult game considering Valencia having like a bad season. So, but still, they're going away to Mestalla. You never know. They might drop some points. So, us being 10 points above them and then 4 points above Atletico Madrid put us in. We have a little bit of a room to breathe. And then Mbappé again, his hat trick. Mbappé started the season very, very low. I was one of those people that were criticizing him. But right now, he's one goal behind Lewandowski, has 22 goals. Like he's halfway. Like I said, he's going to get 40 goals this year, and he's 18 goals away from that. And I think he's going to do it because we're pretty much just in the middle of halfway through the season, and he's already on 22 goals. So I'm happy to see him doing his thing. Next game, Vinicius is also still like out. So hopefully that means like Mbappe will play like more on the left wing, coming back inside. He was playing in the middle, but he can switch with Rodrigo more. You can see his movement. You can see you can see he's very, very hungry. He really has his mojo back, and we're getting the real Mbappe back. Apart from that, guys, I don't know what I missed. If I miss anything, please don't forget to leave me a comment. Don't forget to like the video, and please don't forget to share. Yeah, guys, Hala Madrid.